Alrighty, guys. Did you ever have one of those weeks of where you go to sit down in your planner and like it just your mind is just circling 100 places and you just can't do what you want to do? So, yeah, that was yesterday, and it was definitely a lot of overthinking and yeah, so okay, I keep a digital calendar as well. So we can see at 2 o'clock, I started prepping to film. From 3 to 4, I went ahead and filmed. I then decided that I needed special stickers to make the layout. Let's find these special stickers. So somehow we went down this rabbit hole. It all started with this, and I said, hold on, I know I have a digital pack of that, which then resulted in me for 3.5 hours of playing on Cricut and turning these into printable stickers instead of digital stickers. And of course, I came back on, and it still just wasn't what I had planned. And we can see that the rest of the day just instantly turned into uh, basically eating. Apparently, I stress eat, so it's reading, eating, listening to Ray, more reading, and of course lectures because I was burned out and just really wanted to go to bed. Um, Fast forward to today. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. No, I bought more stickers on Etsy, which I will be using those, but not for the purpose of this video. I do really like them. But again, like the whole concept that I wanted to create yesterday, it it visualized in my mind, but it was just something that would not be usable in a printable format. So if you've ever had moments like that, uh, we're gonna we're gonna break it down a little bit. Today, I am gonna share some of the footage from yesterday because I do have to explain how I got the time extenders on here. But I know exactly what I want to do today. I have the stuff that I need to do today. And yeah, so we could see, like, yeah, look at this. We're working on the car, we're cooking out. Um, I just literally woke up from a nap with Bert and it was fantastic. And apparently, yeah, you are supposed to sleep on issues. Because what is occurring is I'm trying to create a schedule of like where I start to actually do the things that I want to do, and instead of having a day like what we just saw for the last 2 days. So we're gonna try to minimize that. So, like I said, I do have to go back to yesterday's footage, only because I do need to explain how to put these extenders in. Um, I am going to apologize right now. You are going to see my hands moving in this video. It's only because I originally intended it to be like where I'm speaking right now, and for time purposes and that, I'm going to dub it. So I am going to voice over that part, but we will be right back right after we go through the whole time extender thing, guys, because I do really want to share that. And then we are going to create the layout. Not what I originally intended, but it's going to be pretty dang close to it. Alrighty, so we're going back into yesterday's mayhem. Basically explaining like today's video is going to be like super special. It's going to be completely different from all others that we have seen, which technically it was because it just never happened. Um, and again, like I said, this is super sped up, guys. This is really only just to show you, the process. It's what's occurring. So this is normally how I plan. That's what all the junk pages were in the back. Again, it's a repurposed happy planner. I do not waste any of the pages. It's just they were outdated. Again, I'm using that Passion Planner printable. I do adjust the print sizes. So these pages are mainly made for a large, which you could see, like, these are the time extenders that are free from the Passion Planner website. So I normally print at a 7 by 9 at an 80%, and the lines were just a little too spaced out, which I think is funny because that's what the pages are printed at, but you can see they don't line up. Um, so I just tweaked it a little bit more. Again, you just put it in a custom setting in your printer, 7 by 9 sheet, and I just reduced it a little bit to 75%, and it fits. It fits perfectly. And again, these are the time extender inserts that you can find at passionplanner.com. They are free, and they are very nice to use, especially if you're using the large size, because you really don't have to worry about any of the adjustments. But I mean, I think it's safe to say, with me having the whole page size adjusted to fit a happy planner. So yeah, I'm doing a Passion Planner and a happy planner. The whole size is adjusted. We just saw that these are the large size sheets. And so it's still doable, guys. It may not come out on the first try, but that's why I used a copy paper instead of my planner paper. And I just test it out until the stupid thing fits. Basically, do you want the planner or not? So, yeah, it drives you crazy sometimes, but for the most part, everything works out nice and smooth. So, the other joke for yesterday was, yeah, I'm a craft house. And, lo and behold, the one item that I cannot find in my house is regular clear Scotch tape. All I have is packing tape. So I had to rip a chunk of this off and, of course, remove me and Bert's hair. Well, and Ray's. So yeah, the cat is furry, I'm furry, Ray's furry, we're all furry, and so that seems to be the biggest battle with the tape here. So what I'm doing is I've learned from previously using these is I tape them from the bottom, and yeah, with it of course being packing tape, it was like extra sticky, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna come back to that. I know I can do better on this one. And so yeah, what the reason why I tape from underneath is because the tape is underneath, so it lets you write on top, where if you put the tape on top, then you kind of lose the ability to write on the paper. So what the little trick I did here is I just hashed out with the pencil lines on the side where the edges of the paper lined up, and I just lined the paper up with the pencil marks instead of trying to eyeball the lines, and we can see that side came out perfect. So I'm like, okay, let's try it on this side. And of course, dumb me, tried ripping it off the page at first. And of course, with packing tape, and of course, this is a soft home printable planner. I use the HP paper, which is pretty tough, but he is buttery smooth. And yeah, I was like halfway through it, and I was like, dude, just cut it with the X-Acto knife. So here we go, finally learning on step 2 here. So, I mean, we can see yesterday's planning was a lot of struggles to begin with. It normally happens when you're trying something new. Technically, I should know this like 5 years in, but hey, even it gets the best of us, okay? Not saying I am the best, it's just I got 5 years of trial and error on this, and yesterday's planning like kicked my butt. So there we go. That's the extenders part. That's what I really wanted to share with you, because it is really cool that they offer those for free. I'm just going to keep moving on with what we did yesterday, because I feel like it really does help set the mood, set the stage for what we're going to be doing today. So again, this is me explaining, like, the whole point of this is I wanted to do like a functional time management schedule in my planner. And again, I'm like showing you, and it's like, look, this is what we have. And we can see I had awesome things planned for yesterday. The digital time blocking is helping. It's only on the days of where, like, life gets in the way and I have to keep moving those blocks of down. They are things I would really like to work on, like my Wix store, adding stickers, which I did do this morning. like I really want to work on those, but life does get in the way. A lot of the other things I do is I'm trying to think of which word would be the best one to describe this. I tend to underestimate how long it's going to take to do a task. A lot of the times in my mind, I'm like, oh yeah, I could do that in an hour. No, no, I'm not. It's going to be 3 hours. And that's really what this whole like Google Calendar thing is teaching me. It's like, yeah, these things look great. They look wonderful. So this is the ideal day. This is what I'm showing you now. So this is really what I want. I put it up on Monday just to show you. It's like, if I could pick the ideal day, this is what it's going to look like. Of course, we could do without the red. And yes, I did put a frowny, well, not a frowny face. It's a crying face, like full on weeping face for real work. So, um, yeah, I want a way of taking that digital calendar and putting it on pages. And yes, again, guys, the hands are super dubbed. We are at 4 times speed. So I'm actually really glad that it worked out this way because that would have been like one hell of a video. So what I'm doing now is I'm just penciling in, just trying to get like a little visual layout for myself here, just trying to see like what the spacing is going to look like. So like 8 o'clock I wake up, 8:30 I'm supposed to be journaling, 9 o'clock I do the budget log, 10 o'clock is planner time. Now that actually does include like social post and that too. I include that in planner time. 11 o'clock is probably read and cookies with Bert. That is the like most important thing of my day. I will not give that up. Of course, we got to shower. We got to do housework. 2 o'clock Wix and Exy, and of course by 3:30 I got to go to real work. You know, because we got to pay bills. And yeah, I do my errands. So like I'm literally doing errands at like 1 in the morning. And then, of course, you know, I come home, have dinner, and then at 1:30, I'm a huge lecture fan. I love Wonderium, and that's how I go to bed. So that is my day. Now, that's Monday. What would that even be? That would be Monday through Friday, and those are, again, ideal days. And, oh Lord, I'm watching the ticker on the screen right now. See, I get sidetracked so easily. Okay, so yeah, we just glanced over, and again, I am just as surprised as you. I really have no idea what those air quotes were. Oh, okay, so this is when I went on the trip. I promised a short break, and again, this is where it turned into 3.5 hours of me on, yeah. Yeah, this is 3.5 hours of me on Cricket. So you can see I did not dub this part. I may actually take a quick break here just to dub this because I feel like this is like a 40-minute rant of me losing time. So again, hold on, guys. Like I said, this was going to be a plan with me that we have not seen before. Alrighty, so time to be surprised again. Yes, it is the rant of me saying, like, this is how I lose time. This is one of the biggest factors because I literally just lose my mind on Cricket. I can sit on Cricket for hours, and yeah, it's even funnier in like 4 times speed because at this point in time I am losing my mind, guys. This whole planning thing has probably been like 4 to 5 hours now. I am fried. I don't know what to do. It's just not coming out the way that I want it. So we can tell I am definitely somebody who uses boxes and fun stickers and that in my planner. So what we're going to do today is we're going to save this planner layout. So we're going to take this planner layout and turn it from blah to something that we do want to look at, that isn't hideous on the eyes, but at the same time, we want it to be functional and to have that clear schedule like I was stating earlier. So again, we're going to take a quick break because we are heading into the actual planning of this video right now. Alrighty, guys. So we've made it back, and like I said, I'm feeling so much more better. And this is this is what I feel is going to help me make what's in my head actually appear on the pages. So yeah. So what I do is I have like all of my Etsy shop files, and I like redid them. I redid the top of them. Yeah, I got the I got the sidebars too. Again, guys, this is super dubbed today, just for time purposes. Really wasn't expecting it to take this long, but again, that's what's gonna happen. Yes, I want to bring those back, but it's yeah, and I had to show the pole ones too. Okay, so it's what happens whenever you drastically change your planning style. I guess that's what I learned today. I am so comfortable with the little boxes and the colorful writing in that, and when it actually came time to like actually sit down and plan functionally, like I couldn't do it. I guess it's the difference between like writing an essay and doing biological statistics, okay? And yes, um the beginning of this was not promising. The little skinny black washi just kept it kept ripping on me, which it has never done. And for some reason today it was like, watch what I could do. So yeah, there was lots of struggles in that with this planner layout. But I will have to say, because again, this is a voiceover, I'm looking at it right now and I'm pretty impressed with how it turned out. So yeah, I almost put the black washi going the whole way across the week, and I was like, no, why are you gonna do that? Because, I'm sectioning off like the work zones, because to me, like, I don't know, when I'm at work, I'm not really planning my personal stuff. Do I put some of the work stuff in the planner at times? Yes, but for the most part, I'm thinking at this point in time, that's free space. So, what I'm gonna do here is I'm using all of the rainbow boxes from my shop, and I'm just gonna select out the reds, orange, yellows, and I'm gonna use these boxes, and then this way it's kind of creating like a rainbow layout, but at the same time it's functional because again, guys, I need the page to be bright and colorful, and it's the only thing I can really think to do with leaving the whole passion planner thing, like I don't know, like the days of the week and then the black sidebars. This is really the only layout I can really think of that it wouldn't really bother me not having those covered up with white label paper. And I mean, it's a great way of me showing you like all of the boxes in my shop. So, um, really wasn't planning that. But after going back and watching this along with you, that's really what this is. And I mean, it's a great way for me to use up all of these sticker sheets that I can't use anymore because, like I said, I kind of like rebranded the shop, redid a lot of things, so these ones can no longer be sent to customers. So, um, I'm gonna use that top one as like like I'm gonna put like a friendly quote in there every day for myself, just to give myself like daily motivation to keep going throughout the week. This midsection here, I'm gonna turn this into the top three because again, you know I really love those master lists because it really does help me focus. And this is when I realized, yeah, I made a mistake by not putting the black washi going across the page. I should have known. I should have known because I would have been like, oh, I'm just going to continue the boxes the whole way across. And yeah, silly me was like, you only work Monday through Friday. So yeah, so at least it's an easy fix. Just put the black washi on there. There we go. The boxes are fine. Okay, so I do take a quick break after this. And what it was is I had to figure out off camera what icons I'm using for this what I call that ideal day list at the top. So, I mean, that seriously took like probably 30 minutes. But you know, like once I figured out the icons, it's pretty smooth after that. So I settled on this cute little cup. This is from the Supermom sticker book, and page got stuck to me. And so yeah, this one's gonna be my coffee and journal because I really do like to start my day with the whole coffee and journaling. And again, I am so excited over this layout. I am breaking out a new pen, guys. So you even get to sit and write in the planner with me because I don't think we could really call it a functional layout if I don't write in it. So, yeah, there's, like I said, like this is really unlike any of the other plan with me's that I've done before. So I normally keep all my writing after. So, of course, the next thing I do is the budgeting, but I can't really settle on what the budgeting is. So I figured, you know what, I'm gonna do the last part here. So this is the Wix and Etsy store. And I was already excited because I picked out the icons for this. So let's see how much space this actually takes up here. Because again, this is the first time that I'm doing one of these. And it's like I've always wanted to do them. I see them on, like when other people post on Instagram and that. And I mean, they look so neat. It looks so organized, and I don't know, like as you can tell from watching me plan, I am definitely not organized. I am just chaos throughout the week. So these are the little doodles that I picked out, and I'm digging it because I need the little icons. So what I plan to do is I'm gonna have the pool doodle set for Monday and Tuesday. That's going to be the outline, coloring, and editing. Wednesday and Thursday is going to be my beach doodles. Same rules apply. Friday is just going to be transferring files because Friday is just a day from hell. And Saturday is Canva listings, and then I list on Wix and Etsy. And I always do a test print, hence the, printer cutter machine there. Okay, so now I'm going back to the budgeting, but I'm like, I still don't know what to do with that. So the next important thing that I wanted to put on here was the chores. So yeah. Okay, so my brain instantly said, the heck with those chores. Yeah, so no, I was supposed to go to chores. I went straight to the top 3 list, and I thought it would be cute just to, well, yeah, I used a size 5 micron. Again, he normally doesn't come out. And I was like, you know what? I got all those courses and like trainings and stuff coming up, so I better put those in here too. So of course, I got the Tony Robbins thing. That's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then I have the KDC course, which I'm still trying to take. Thank you, power outage and blackout for days, and then just a week of chaos. So I'm still trying to get that in there, and this is when I realized, like, yeah, you you didn't put the black washi on the bottom part of it, but I was like, you know what? I'm feeling the flow. I'm just gonna keep going, okay? So of course I have the plan with me week and the plan with me budget, which as we can tell this week it didn't happen on time. But I'm hoping here, like these are things I want to get done by those days. So even if I could get them done ahead, I can still check them off. Okay, so like the goal was to try to get as many of these as possible. Yes, yeah. So this is how I feel about carnival night at work. It's just not going to be a good day, okay? We already know that. We know that going into it. Okay, so let's see. Here, what do I got? I'm going back to those, what I need to do in the morning before work. So I do have to submit tomorrow codes. Okay, what else do I do? Cookies and read. Okay, yeah, because that's what I said. This is the one, it is the non-negotiable. I will do this every day. It's coffee and journal, and hopefully budget, and then cookies and read. If I could get those 3 things done before going to work, I feel like a champion. This is really what keeps me sane. So, yeah, cookies and read definitely goes on next. So, and again, it feels so weird to write to watch myself write in the planner on film, because this is really what happens off screen. So it is kind of nice too, because like the more I fill it out, the more I'm like realizing like I really don't have to do any of this during the week. So maybe this is it, guys. Maybe this is the key, because this is really going to save up a lot of time. But it took a lot of time to put together. So, let's see here. What do I move on to next? Okay, so now I've finally made it to chores. Okay, cookies and read is on. I can finally focus on chores. So, of course, I'm going to be putting away and hanging up laundry. Check that off the list. Yes, I did make a little list of like, okay, if I could do 7 chores this week, what would they be? Let's see, which one do I move on to next? Because I can't remember. Tidy up the kitchen and dishes. Okay, so yeah, that one's going to be important too. So we got the little clean dishes for that one. As far as I know of, the weather says Wednesday's supposed to be nice, and then the rest of it's rainy and crappy. So I'm gonna try to get my yard work done by Wednesday. Like I said, some of this is not set in stone, guys. This is just kind of where it lets me focus on one thing, and if I can't do it, I move on to the next. Okay, so yeah, definitely wash blanket on Saturday. Bert loves a freshly washed blanket, so I try to keep that clean for him. It's pretty sad when I'm doing the chores for a cat, but he is all that matters. Okay, so this leaves me with 2 here. Um, I do want to do, normally I would do like the bathroom on Thursday, but seeing that I have that Robbins course, that tells me time wise it's not going to happen. So he gets bumped to Sunday, and then Bert's box and vacuum moves to Thursday. So, in a weird way, this planner has already saved me. The week hasn't even started, and it's already helped me with that hurdle, because I would have been trying to do what I normally do, and it's like, no, you don't got time. So that was kind of cool. I just realized I never gave these icons, so they're getting like the little schedule calendar thing, just because, they're, I don't know, it's weird. Normally I don't do schedule things. So yeah, and then I realized, I was like, dude, you never did to pay the bills. So yeah, Friday is payday. So this is to pay bills. If you've ever watched my budget reviews, you will know that I have a lot of bills. So I always do like a mini check-in day. So this is going to be that one. And I'm just going to use the little dollar sign, just so that, it's that friendly reminder of like, do your stupid budget log. Do the budget log, 1, so that we don't miss paying anybody, and 2, so we don't overspend. So this is all of the little budget logs right here, and again, gotta write them in. And now hopefully you can see like why we are on 4 times speed, because this was probably the longest planning session I have ever had. Okay, so moving back into those top 3s, yes, I did take a little break. Yes, that is my phone in the corner. I basically had to take a picture of this thing and take it with me, and just literally just start thinking like, okay, what are the things that I gotta do? So yeah, I really need to submit my clearances. Those expire this week, so yeah, I should have probably did that this weekend. I still need to submit Bert's claim. I know, guys, I know. And yeah, lo and behold, it's Bill's birthday tomorrow. So, yay, Monday. um, okay, so I'm going off that list that I made again. The other thing I need to do is I definitely have to call the doctor. I was supposed to do that tomorrow, but looking at what tomorrow's going to look like, and I mean, it's not going to hurt. So yeah, it could definitely be put off till Tuesday. Just basically, I'm done with the antibiotics. Is there anything else I need to do? That's all that call is. It's driving me crazy that it's not 3 lines, but I'm sure I'll get over it here quickly. The other thing, which I've been telling myself for like 2 months now, is I need to donate these stupid clothes that have been laying around. Like, seriously, they've been in bags for 2 weeks or 2 months. I like how I said weeks, months, guys, months. It's been months. it needs to go. I think it's pretty safe to say I'm not listing it on Etsy. I'm not listing it on Facebook. I just really need to put it in a bag and take it to the little donation center and just be done with it. And of course, grocery shopping. Normally, grocery shopping's on Friday, but we can't because we have carnival night. So grocery shopping gets bumped to Thursday. Which also means I need to make the grocery list. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I'm supposed to scrub the halls for work, so this is kind of where one of those work things come in. The little shiny things were too big, so I had to cut them. So yeah, scrub hallways, probably not going to happen, but let's see here. I wanted to have a movie night just because of how stressful Friday is going to be. I want something to look forward to on the weekend. And again, this is when I realized I do not have the black washi on there. I'm kind of digging like what we did here. So I'm going to do the plan and prep on Sunday. Because, this is really making me feel put together. I mean, I haven't done any of it, but, um, it's weird. Like, I'm looking at it just kind of like, I feel organized. I'm feeling really organized after this. So yeah, this is me reminding myself to make that grocery list. And yeah, after looking at how many clothes I got, this is gonna be 2 trips. So I gotta donate more clothes. But that should get me started. And I couldn't think of anything else, so this is my friendly reminder to go tanning. These are my priorities. And of course, um, with how Friday's gonna go, again, you're trying to keep that day as like minimal as possible. So, this is where I decided, you know what? I just gotta like have it like a treat night or something. Make brownies, have an ice cream sundae. Again, just trying to. I was going to steal Bill's present, but you know what? No, I still got to give Bill his presents. Again, supposed to do that today, but we were focused on the car. It just feels like the car is sucking up all of my time. God, I gotta get rid of that thing. Maybe not this week, but maybe the week after. Maybe that's what's gonna happen. I don't know, guys. But finally got to that black washi, so you could hear me, stop talking about it. Um, Okay, so I still got like this little mini space down here because of these extenders. And I mean, this is technically when I eat dinner anyway, so 1 a.m. What are we gonna eat? And it's been a very long time since I've meal planned. Ray was in school, so this is gonna be fun. Again, I did have to take a break and check out the kitchen. But yeah, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do meal plans. Lectures happen at this time, so what's the lecture I'm gonna watch? What am I gonna be learning? Normally it's a surprise. Now I know. And I was like, you know what? I'm always talking about how I wish I had time to work out. So maybe if I just put like a little friendly reminder in here, because I am one of those weirdos, if it's on the checklist, I'll do it. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to make it specific. I used to. It used to be like arms, shoulders, chest, back, stuff like that. Notice I didn't say legs. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just going to put full body 30 minutes. And that is it. And, I've pretty much stopped using the treadmill too. So I'm going to have the choice walk and or run 30 minutes. So I don't know, guys. This is kind of like an experiment. We're going to see how much of this I actually do. So, seeing that we grilled out today while we were working on the car, so we got leftover burgers and mac and cheese. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna have more leftover mac and cheese, so I know I'm gonna have that with nuggets. Nan pizza's definitely for the movie night. And let's see, I got leftover lettuce, so Big Mac wraps. Um, I might as well have barbecue chicken wraps. I still got more shells. And I do have tons of gravy and mashed potatoes, so meatloaf and taters on Sunday. Friday, again, we're just keeping it easy. This is going to be nuggets and tots. And all of a sudden, I have a meal plan. I have never had a meal plan, guys. I am 40 years old and I officially have the first full 7-day meal plan of the week, and it feels weird. So, okay, like I said, my lectures come from Wonderium, so I went on. I know I'm going to be watching one tonight, so just quickly went through, and it looks pretty dang interesting this week. So we're going with agricultural technology, textile technology, meteorology, iron making, water power systems, windmills, apparently shot combat, because, knights. This is medieval technology, by the way. And of course, we got the medieval arms race at the end of the week. And again, like the more I'm looking at this, the more it's coming together. I'm going, holy crap. And yes, this is the fun part of using those time extenders is you get like this little secret area in your planner. And I'm going to use it for the grocery list. Because, I mean, yeah, I got the grocery listing that I take to the store, but I don't know, like this, like I said, this is the most structured my planner has ever been. And I'm bringing out the little line thing, and I almost went to do it in pen. I was like, no, like we've been here, we've done that. Pencil, guys. Always use pencil. Use pencil and a ruler. Unless you have a really steady hand. Um, Pencil and ruler. And yeah, so this is where that tape kind of gets in the way. So I might not get that last row. And just so I get nice, neat columns, I'm lining it up with those days. And let's see here. I was going to draw lines, and the more I thought about it, and I was like, no, like I just want dots. I am more of a clean white area with dots. So I am going to leave the pencil marks just so that I can write straight. And yeah, there was tape down there, so like I'm not writing down there, so I just put a little grocery shopping bag on there just to make it look cute and fun. And like I said, see that little flap thing? It just flaps down, hides everything. And yeah, like this is seriously turning into like a little powerhouse planner right now. So I almost completely forgot about these checklists down here. Normally this is like my most favorite part of planning. And like I'm so excited with what we got on the page, I almost forgot. So this top part here, and again, guys, sorry about the voice. Um, so yeah, I structure all of like my social media and shop stuff in this first box. So that's like my after the pens, mids, BTPs, before the pens. Playing with me weeks, put it on IG. Playing with me budget, put it on IG. Make those products, put them on Wix, put them on Etsy. Um, and then I was like, oh yeah, yeah. Remember those like 4 monthly goals that I got? Yeah, now we can see like this is why I don't get them done. But time is running out, so I do got to start working on them. So yeah, vac and wash the Jeep. We still got to finish the body work. We still got to paint. And I was like, you know what? The Robbins course and the KDC course, they do work because God, I gotta look at it. It does follow one of them. Learn new skills, right? I feel like they fit in there somehow. And I was like, dude, you haven't even done this week's focus. So I guess after looking at this, it's get organized. So I was like, cool. Let's see here. What do I got? I got the submit clearance. Okay, so yeah, that middle part, that's the that's where I focus on the work. And I do fill in the errands as we go throughout the week, guys. I really have no idea where I'm going, when I'm going, or why I'm going. That is daily. But that's it. So that's our first functional planner layout, and it looks super cool. And again, guys, if you've stuck out this whole time, thank you so much for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. And please remember to hit that like and subscribe button to see more Plan With Me's.